Why are all our celebrities' marriage failing? The people that we look up to, how come their marriages are crumbling? It hurts a lot of us most times that admire them. Most of us that see them as inspiration. There's some couples that you will see that you will want to marry. You will say, And at the end of the day, it becomes a cliche. At the end of the day, they were all lying from the camera. The only time they get to show you love is when they say action. They are content creators, they are actors and actresses. So, people are saying, why are their marriage failing? The problem is, it is not only celebrities' marriages that are failing. Everybody's marriages are failing. In a day, we can have up to 100 or 3,000 divorced couples. They will marry, remarry. Now, the biggest problem is not to come out of a marriage and remarry. Somebody like me, I've been divorced for close to 13 years. I've not gotten married again, not because there are no men. You guys can say I'm beautiful and I'm hot cake. I'm hot. But because of the mentality a lot of men have. When you marry a man, you don't marry his physical appearance. You will marry his mindset. That is the reason why a lot of women always have conflict with their husband. The husband has a different mindset. You have a different mindset. That is what used to bring that argument. Gbasgbos, shut up. And sometimes this thing that used to cause the gbasgbos is from play. Oh. Baby is not like this. Baby is a lie. Baby is a lie. The next thing, slap, don't start. So the problem now is society is pressuring us so much to jump into this marriage that a lot of these men are not ready. Many people that you marry are not ready to marry you mentally. There are some boys that are not grown enough to be men. I call them Ojiam Diego. They get prick, but they don't get money. Because Ojiam Diego, the one who get prick, don't get money, is an irresponsible man. A responsible man is the man that knows how to shoulder responsibility. That's what makes him a man. No matter how little. Adam was shouldering a responsibility in the garden. God gave him the whole gardens and cattle to take care of before Eve came with a winch. Adam was already securing, providing, guiding before Eve came and went to go and pluck apple that they did not send her. So the problem is, you women, you marry their mindset. You men, some men will tell you, I have anger issues. I have anger issues. Or Gaga will work on your anger issues though. Because all of us have anger issues. You know, when I hear people make some utterances, it makes me laugh. You know why it makes me laugh? People think that it's only them that have colo. They don't even understand that some of us, when we find people we love, we go and lock that our madness. But some men will be looking for the spare key to open that box. You will be telling the person, leave me, oh. The person will find spare key. Until the person finally see that spare key, open that box. While everywhere goes scatter. Some of you are married to narcissists. People that will trigger you, abusers, and play victim. Both men and women. Women will play victim. My husband want to kill me. Leave the marriage now. My wife, leave now. So it's not because they don't love themselves. It's because they have different mindsets. And that's why on the internet, you're going to have your haters and you're going to have your lovers. Your haters are those that don't pay attention to you. They will just see blessing looking beautiful and the soil pass. Some of them don't have data. Some of them just want to talk. Some of them are depressed. But there are people who pay attention to me and listen to me and understand where I'm coming from. So this thing called marriage is easy if we start to marry people's mindsets. Relationship simply means I want to know you. Marriage simply means I want to keep you. The earlier you know the difference, the better. Somebody can see me as a pretty girl looking sexy. Come close to me. Hi, Blessing. Can I have your number? I share number. We go out 1, 2, 3 times. The vibe is not there. We break up. If fuck enter, we knock. Everybody go their own. When you meet people, is knowing them. It's when you've known them and you feel that there is something about them that you like. That is where you guys start to walk to keeping yourself. It's a choice. Relationship is just knowing you. When I see all these young girls jumping around because of relationship, he's not your husband. He just said hello. Let me know you. You don't already go buy wedding gown and keep. No. Stop pressuring men. That's the reason why we are having crazy narcissists. They are not ready for marriage. When a man is ready for marriage, you will know. You must know. He is ready and he is ready to shoulder responsibilities. All these boys, especially women of these days that are making money, because these days, women even make money more than men. The moment you make money, you can carry one small boy and keep in your house to be sleeping with you, to be doing rubbish with you. That's belittling. You did not work this hard to get to this level, to bring yourself down to that level. I would rather use a vibrator. So you have to learn to be principled. So the truth is, marriage is not failing. It's the people that are in marriage that is failing. Marriage is the most beautiful place you can be in. I've been married before. There can be ups and downs, quarrels, and sometimes there can be reconciliations, irreconcilable differences. I didn't even speak it. Irreconciled differences that can just make the both of you go. Doesn't mean the both of you are enemies. But we need to understand this marriage thing before we jump into it, because it's becoming embarrassing. And this thing is not even happening with children. It's happening with our celebrities, like legends that we look up to. We'll see them on the internet. This one we drag. I'm not marrying again. This one will write codes. This one will write this one. What rubbish. What rubbish. Uche Jumbo was married and divorced quietly. A lot of people have been married, right? And they divorced quietly. Quietly. So if you feel the marriage is not working, you guys can sit down. The Bible said the both of you will come together in agreement. It is the disagreement that is the divorce, that is the breakup. What is agreement? We are going to sit down side by side and talk about what the problem is. The problem is a lot of people don't like to talk in relationship and marriage. Once they're upset, they just carry it in their mind. If you don't speak, how do I know you? Because when you get married to people, you learn every day. Because there are some things your husband and your wife used to like and they will not like again. As you grow and evolve, you will drop some certain things. Let's assume you like ice cream. Your husband loves buying you ice cream. Suddenly you stop ice cream because you know you're already aging and you need to reduce your sugar level. So marriage is just unlearning and relearning the process. So marriages are not failing. The people who are failing are those that are going into the marriage. And the annoying part is that the social media is so wild that a lot of young people will look at it and become scared. If I can see all these things from my favorite couples that have done ow for, what? Why do people always bring these things to the public? Is it that you Nigerians cannot divorce quietly? Everybody goes their way, you co-parent. A lot of people have been divorced and they did not make noise. So please, I'm going to say, when you're getting married to people, kindly know their mindsets, their background, their roots, their trauma. Some people are coming from a place of pain. And if you don't find out, they'll be bleeding on you. You'll be asking, what did I do? Nothing. You are the victim that they are bleeding on. So you need to be careful when you're getting married in a relationship and find out people's background, their roots. In Igbo language, they call it ajuju. You go for questioning. But in a society like this, now everybody don't tear eyes. I wish you best of luck.